The views and opinions expressed on this program are not necessarily those of this station, JVC Broadcasting Management, or its sponsors.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of The Credit Authority. Once again, I am your host, Rhonda Kulch, and I am so glad that you tuned in today. Of course, we always want to bring you amazing content, and this week will be no different. We are so excited to dedicate this week's show to the Dining Divas, a group of empowering women that literally travel all over the United States, and they have these amazing destinations and they record it for the Travel Channel. So with us right now is CAMILLE ESTRADA. How are you?
I'm good. Good morning, everyone. How are you?
I am doing so good. I'm so excited to finally meet all the divas, right? Like, I've had a relationship with Michelle and Christine, and I've had the opportunity to off air get to know a lot of the women. And there's nothing more satisfying, I think, than when I have the opportunity to meet other empowering women that do amazing work. So what I want to focus on for right now is who CAMILLE is, right? So you're the glam girl. So tell us a little bit about what you do professionally when you're not traveling with the divas.
Well, first and foremost, the interesting thing about me is I'm a mom to two boys. So I have a 19-year-old and I have a 2-year-old. I have a pandemic baby.
I love that.
So there's a big gap there. And so in between that, I've been freelancing hair and makeup. So anyone that needs hair and makeup done in South Florida, I come to you. Doesn't matter the glam needs, day or night. And I work on music videos. I work a lot with directors, producers, and that's how I got involved with the Divas. I started doing the executive producer, Christine Curran's hair and makeup, and we've been friends ever since.
She's easy to get along with, so you had a good pick there.
Absolutely.
So let's talk a little bit about some of the challenges, right? So you are a mom to 2 children. How does that impact your ability to perform your work obligations, especially with your traveling?
You know, we always face this challenge where we want to be mothers and we also want to be business women, and we do this juggling act. And I guess the biggest challenge is going to be sleep. So my secret is broken sleep. That's how I do it. A lot of broken sleep. And so I freelance, and that gives me a lot of wiggle room because I get to make my own schedule. So if I know that we're going to do production this week and we're going to be at the Ohika Castle, and then I also have a really good partner and we work together, so we tag each other in.
Now, when you got involved in doing hair and makeup, you know, and I just had this conversation with one of the other divas, you work with a lot of influential people, and that always looks really sexy to people, right? So like our listeners would be like, I do hair and makeup. How come I don't have that opportunity? What did it take for you to break into that space, for you to be recognized as that professional?
So I started working with all the photographers that I admired, and I started working at the photo studio Monday through Thursday while everyone was working, doing hair and makeup for professional photo shoots. And then I built my portfolio. Once I built my portfolio with pictures and videos, I was able to take that and it was to show it. Back in the days, we had a regular portfolio. Now we run around with a tablet. So I was able to show everything I did, and then I could get the work. I could work just Friday through Sunday and be a stay-at-home mom and do weddings all weekend, but I wanted to do more than that. So Monday through Thursday would be professional photo shoots for real estate agents, anyone that wants to do their website. You got sexy boudoir photo shoots. And then on the weekends would be your traditional weddings, special occasions, proms, what have you. And that's how I would stay busy. So initially my baby was small. I was home with him during the week, and I would work all weekend, and my partner and I would switch. And once I built myself enough that I did the Pitbull music video, Kimani Marley, Mr. 305, and I was a part of Mercedes-Benz Swim Week and all these different things. At that point, it opened a lot of doors for me because I had a list of celebrities.
How do you find growing your business now compared to growing your business when you first got started? Have you scaled what you've been doing? And more importantly, has it given you the opportunity as an entrepreneur to, I hate to say it, but at least make a little bit more money? Like your value is now established.
I find that the makeup artists are saturated now because everyone's a makeup artist. They have YouTube and the girls are doing beautiful makeup nowadays. But we have an advantage with social media and also responsibility because if you're busy working and you're not posting, people think you're not working. So you still have that responsibility to post and share with the world so you're current and you're in their mind. And they're like, hey, I know who could do it. How about CAMILLE? I just saw her post something. So I believe still working on your craft, keeping up your social media, and still posting that content is vital to you getting new work.
Now, as somebody who's doing hair and makeup, how do you find new products to utilize on your clients?
I do a lot of research. I follow all the bloggers, all the beauty bloggers and everything they're doing. And myself, I always test products on myself, and I have an app that I use to scan my products to make sure that they're clean products because we want to go as non-toxic as possible, especially when we're talking about beauty products, both skin and hair.
I love that. Now let's talk a little bit about your entryway to the Divas. So you mentioned that you did work with Christine Curran, who we know is the founder and producer of the Dining Divas. Let's talk a little bit about your experience with the Divas and how you add value to being one of the 6 amazing women.
So when I met Christine Curran, she's done a lot of different things, and she had Fort Lauderdale Entertainment. She used to be Miss Jello Shots. She also was the queen of Jello Shots. Every girl that sold Jello Shots in South Florida was her. She had an entertainment company. And so I started doing hair and makeup for her. At one point, I tried to be one of the Jello Shots, but my age had passed. And then...
Mine too.
So much for putting Jello Shots down people's throat in this sexy outfit. So then we decided to, I seen her involved, and she did VIP television, and she did another Christine Curran on the mic, and she kept involving, and we kept working together, going to events together, networking, meeting people, and she just kept at it, and she got this idea about this food show, what's hot and what's now, and expanded not just in South Florida, but now we're national and we're international. We're all over the world. And it's been an amazing experience because it's a lot of powerful women. She's probably one of the youngest in her late 30s. And women are mostly in their 40s, and they're all sexy, entrepreneur, hardworking, and no one's competing because at the top, everyone's collaborating.
I love that. And you just said the most amazing thing, which is that the women are collaborating. A lot of times when you have fierce and powerful women, there's always that one in the group that wants to take you down, right? Or that's talking about you behind your back. And what I have noticed about the Divas is that they work so well together and they complement each other. So even the women that are in similar industries, they're all complementing each other and they're growing and learning. And that's really what empowering women is about. Right? So I love that. And thank you for sharing that. Now let's talk about your entryway to Long Island. So are you excited? Have you been to Long Island before?
I am born and raised in Queens, New York. I'm from Ridgewood, New York. So I'm very familiar with New York. And I am so excited. I've never been to the Ohika Castle. So that's very upscale. Looking forward to that. And then we have to be there 2 days in a row. So needless to say, I bought a new wardrobe.
I did speak to Christine, and she filled me in on your agenda. And I know I'm involved, right? I'll be handling the red carpet on Sunday night for the gala, and then Monday as well for red carpet for the celebrity golf outing. But she showed me your schedule, and I'm exhausted just watching how many places you're visiting, and not only that, but how many amazing sponsor opportunities have been extended from our Long Island community. So you guys you're going to have an amazing, I'm so excited for you. You're going to have an amazing time. So the castle is fantastic. Are you planning on doing the makeup for the girls?
So what we do when there's a big group of us, and I have to be ready as well, and I'm part of the staff, the crew, the actual production, not just behind the scenes like I usually am. So I'll have the girls do what is their makeup. I'll have them do their makeup, and then I'll tweak them. If they need lashes, and I'll do their lashes, and I'll tweak what they do, because anyone that does their own makeup, I could still take it and bump it up a bit. Because production makeup, the way that we set it, the way that we put the powder so you don't get shiny when you're on the red carpet, that takes a little setting work. So I usually tell the girls, do your makeup the way you usually do, and then I'll come and I'll give it that little hair and makeup Camille touch.
You got it. You'll tweak it a little bit. So I am so excited. Once again, we are speaking with Camille Estrada. If somebody wants to follow you, where do they find you?
My Instagram is Camille, CAMILLE, A as in apple, Estrada, ESTRADA. So Camille A. Estrada.
I love that. So once again, we are speaking with Camille Estrada. She is one of the amazing dining divas, and they will be visiting Long Island this weekend. Stay tuned. We're bringing you another amazing guest.